Now, here's this week's Independent Artist of the Week on DC Coast to Coast.
DC Coast to Coast, USA FM.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Coan, and I am so proud to be this week's Independent Artist of the Week on DC Coast to Coast and the USA FM.
I'm not the girl who's dating the captain of the football team, but I'm okay with that. I'm not the girl who's so obsessed with being homecoming queen, and I'm okay with that. You say that I'm not this and I'm not that, and you say that I'm too thin or I'm too fat. Whatever you think of me will never define me. No, it really doesn't matter what you say. If you don't like me, just walk away. 'Cause I'm not the girl who's on the cover of the magazine, but I'm okay with that. I'm not the girl who
Wears revealing clothes just to be seen, but I'm definitely okay with that.
you say that I'm not this and I'm not that, and you say that I'm too thin or I'm too fat. Whatever you think of me will never define me. Will never define me. No, it really doesn't matter what you say. If you don't like me, just walk away. 'Cause every little thing about me is simply amazing. That's just how I feel. Me not understanding.
Let me break it down. No one will ever be better at being me than me.
No, it really doesn't matter what you say. If you don't like me, just walk away. 'Cause no, it really doesn't matter what you say. If you don't like me, just walk away. 'Cause I hurt me, and I'm okay with that.
There you have it, Kelsey Coan and I Heart Me, DC Coast to Coast, the USA FM. Kelsey Coan is here, our Independent Artist of the Week, and she's coming to us courtesy of Oovoo from New Jersey. Hi, sweetie, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here today. Appreciate it.
Of course.
So tell me a little bit. Can you give me a little background on your family? Who is Kelsey Coan?
Well, when I was younger, I started out with dance with my sister. She's 25 now, but she used to help teach me during dance classes, and we would have recitals. And she liked dance more than me, so I kind of moved on to show choirs, and I got to do dancing and singing, and then I also did musical theater, and that was all fun. And I decided to, branch off and try and do a solo thing, I want to give messages. I want to send messages through songs, and yeah.
Good for you. So now, when did this music bug hit you?
Well, I was about 3. That's when I started dancing, but I love singing. I danced around the house, and I sang, and my parents were like, oh my gosh, it's all the time. But as I got older, I got better at it, and my parents were like, wow, you can actually sing. So they are very supportive.
That's so important.
My mom helps me find shows, and she's like a momager. And my dad, finances everything, and he's, supportive too. So
very good.
I'm
so glad
everybody around.
That's so good. That's so good. Okay, we need to hear some more from this young lady. Tell me a little bit about Heartbreak Hotel and Holiday.
Well, Heartbreak Hotel was, my first 6 songs on my album was written by a songwriter from Delaware. His name is Danny Richardson III. And every one of them, except for Heartbreak Hotel, he wrote based on my personality and what he saw when he was around me. But Heartbreak Hotel was actually the first song that I heard of his that he produced. I was like, oh my god, I love it. I love the beat. I love it all. And all the other ones, like Holiday, he was like, oh, you're so bubbly and cute, and he decided to make that, and that's how Holiday came.
That's funny. That's funny. Okay, we need to hear them. Here's 2 in a row from the DC Coast to Coast Independent Artist of the Week this week. Kelsey Coan, Heartbreak Hotel, and Holiday right here on the USA FM.
Trust you with my heart, no hesitation. When I give you my all, no cancellation. Feels like I've been here before. Already know what's behind the door. Don't wanna go, don't wanna go. Don't wanna be hurt, so keep your distance from me. Don't wanna go, don't wanna go. I'd rather be lonely. with you, and you know I'm feeling you. So tell me the truth. I'm not trying to check into the Heartbreak Hotel. I don't need any more reservations to the Heartbreak Hotel. I don't need any more reservations. I'm saying no, 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 no. Don't need any more reservations. I'm saying no, 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 no. Don't need any more reservations to the Heartbreak Hotel.
Right here on DC Coast to Coast with DC Hathaway. I'm Kelsey Coan, and this next one's by me on the USA FM.
Fireworks, streamers, got my heart beating so fast I'm a dreamer. Because we are young, they say we are dumb, and we don't really know what love is. Love is like Christmas time. Love is like Valentine's. A New Year's Eve of you and me, and that's where we'll be. Because every day with you is a holiday. Every day with you is a chocolate covered candy kisses. We are right here with you is what bliss is. Because we are young, they say we are dumb, and we don't really know what love is. Love is like Christmas time. Love is like Valentine's. A New Year's Eve of you and me, and that's where we'll be. Because every day with you is a holiday. Every day with you is a Put your hands in the air if it feels like a holiday. Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's, Labor Day, and beach traffic, beach day and beach day. I'm trying to say that every day with you is a holiday. Every day with you is a
There it is, a double shot of my studio guest today, Kelsey Coan, Independent Artist of the Week here on DC Coast to Coast, Heartbreak Hotel, and Holiday. That is some good stuff, girl. Good stuff. So, have you had any formal training in music or singing?
I haven't. I mean, I had the little vocal coaching, which was just, I think it was 2 weeks I had with a vocal coach, and that was about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he was a great vocal coach because you do a good job, honey.
Thank you.
And who are some of the musical artists that you grew up listening to?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I like Adele, and rap-wise, I love Eminem. I don't know. I like people that, like right now, actually, I'm getting more into pop country and rock country. So my inspirations right now are Miranda Lambert and Carrie Underwood and people like that. So.
Well, as you get to know me, you'll know that country music is my first love. I spent 27 years in country music. I used to tour with the Judds way back when.
Oh wow!
So that was a long time ago. What do you think? What do you think sets your music apart from others?
I don't know. I mean, I just try and do the best that I can and just try to be as unique as possible. And
Well, see, I can tell you are. One of the things I love about you is that you are so humble. You're humble and you're gracious, and I think that's what sets you apart from all the other young talent that's out there. I don't see you as having a chip on your shoulder and just a positive person with some good vibes and great music, and it shows in your music and in your performing. So I just wanted to say that. So,
thank you so much.
as it should be, some young people could learn some lessons from you. So, okay, we're going to hear a couple of more. Tell me about Burn It Down and Ready, Set, Go.
Okay, well, Burn It Down was written, and the message behind it is just to anything that has gone wrong in the past, anything that you might regret, anything that anybody put you through, anything that might have been a hard patch in your life, just burn it down. Just forget about it. It's in the past. Don't worry about it, just move forward. And Ready, Set, Go was just, I don't know, it was like a motivational song. It was like a positive, like, get up and go, like, go follow what you want and go.
I got that out of that song. That's good. That's good. Now, you said that all these songs were written by your songwriter?
Well, the first 6 were, and then the next 4 in my album were written by another songwriter in Baltimore, and then I co-wrote the last one that I have Something to Stand For.
Oh, good.
And then I have Sal Sergia. He wrote 3 other songs that I have. They're the country ones. So yeah, I can't wait to have you guys hear them.
All right, so here you go. Another twin spin here from Kelsey Coan, the Independent Artist of the Week, here on DC Coast to Coast with Burn It Down and Ready, Set, Go on the USA FM.
This building of rejection looks abandoned right now. This old shed of sadness used to be tragic. Maybe it's time to set it on fire, set it on fire. It's time to let it go and see it go up in smoke. Set it on fire, set it on fire. Watch it crumble to the ground when we burn it down. When there's nothing left to say and there is no other way.
of disappointment looks vacant right now. This room filled with depression taught me a lesson. Now I gain.
Set it on fire, set it on fire.
It's time to let it go and see it go up in smoke.
Set it on fire, set it on fire.
Watch it crumble to the ground when we
When there's nothing left to save and there is no other way, we some things are never meant to last. Time to leave it in the past. So we burn down to the ground. Burn down to the ground. I wanna see the flames till nothing remains but change. I wanna see the flames till nothing remains but change. So when there's nothing left to save and there is no other way,
So
some things are never meant to last. Time to leave it in the past. So we burn down to the ground. Burn down to the ground. Time to leave it in the past. Yeah.
The hits you've never heard till now, right here on DC Coast to Coast with DC Hathaway. I'm Kelsey Coan, and this next one's by me on the USA FM.
I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know. I wanna know what it feels like to have the wind in my hair. I wanna know what it feels like to have them all stop and stare. I can see the finish line, crossing it in record time, I wanna win, I'm never gonna fall, I'm putting on show. So ready, set, go. Gonna be number one, gonna be champion. So ready, set, go. If you didn't
enjoying this as much as I am. There's a couple more from the young lady, Kelsey Coan. Burn it down and ready, set, go. And Kelsey is with us here from New Jersey, courtesy of Oovoo. And again, Kelsey, thank you so much for taking the time to be here and sharing your story with the viewers across the globe. I hope you're having as much fun as I am.
I am. This is awesome. I'm so excited to be on here.
Thank you so much. Now, I think we covered a little bit of this. So, you do some writing, and you just started doing some writing. So a lot of these songs were written for you. So okay. Now, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? What kind of goals are you setting for yourself?
Well, what I want to do is I'm actually starting to write all by myself. I'm writing songs, and I'm going to start collaborating with my producer, Kit Wharton, and he's awesome. He produced most of my songs.
And he did a good job, by the way. You can tell him I said that.
I will. But yeah, just getting more songs, getting my messages out there, and just letting people know the real me, and just, I don't know, making everybody's day a little bit more happier. And just, as long as I'm doing that, I don't care what I'm doing in 5 years, as long as I'm doing that, just making people happy and smile.
There you go. Good for you. See, I told you guys that you were going to just love Kelsey. She's, in my mind, she is beyond her years in wisdom. So I just appreciate you so much. And I got to say a big thank you to Pete DiLorenzo for bringing us two together. So we're gonna talk about that in a little while too, for the Global Cooperation. So that was a fun project. Okay, we're gonna hear a couple of more songs here, and you're not gonna be disappointed, everybody. Tell me a little bit about Dangerous Girls and Fun.
Dangerous Girls. So that was my last song with the songwriter from Delaware. It was actually written right in front of my eyes. We were there. He tried a song with me, and it didn't really work out that well. And then he was going through all these different beats, and he found the one for Dangerous Girls. And I was like, oh my god, I love that. I started moving to it. They were like, yeah, that's the one we're using. And he just, right there, it took him less than an hour. He came up with Dangerous Girls, and, you know, the melody with it and all that. It was awesome. And that's where that came from. He got the sassiness from me, and he put it in that.
Fun.
Sorry, what was the other song?
Fun.
Fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, well,
Which is a fun song, by the way.
That song was written by Scola De Niro. He's the one from Baltimore, and I told him, I was like, I love Eminem. I want to do some kind of rap at some point. So he came up with that, and it was awesome. I mean, I really got into it. I think it's very fun, and kids love it when I would do it. Like I did at the mall, and you saw kids dancing around to it, and I would dare dance, and they all loved it. It was really fun.
That's great. Okay, let's hear what she's talking about, everybody. My guest here on DC Coast to Coast today, the Independent Artist of the Week, Kelsey Coan, right here, courtesy of Oovoo from New Jersey. And here she is with another twin spin, Dangerous Girls and Fun, right here on DC Coast to Coast in the USA FM.
Dangerous girls around the world. I like to dance, I like to move, whatever feels good. Don't need no
USA FM.
Yeah, we may be young, but we're far from dumb. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. Yeah, we may be young, but we're far from dumb. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We just wanna party on the weekend. Cut loose and act a fool every now and then. Life is way too short to be uptight. Now and then you gotta spread your wings and take flight. I may be young, but I'm far from a dumb girl. This beat gon' knock all around the world, making people wanna move and hit the dance floor. See some of y'all pants in the dance floor. Hey, yeah, we may be young, but we're far from dumb. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. Yeah, we may be young, but we're far from dumb. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We just wanna do a lot of shopping, keep your nails and our lip gloss popping, looking good like Lord have mercy, keeping all of the cute boys thirsty. Cruising around with my top down, bumping my fresh brand new sound, looking and feeling good, no doubt. Party people, if you with me, then wow. Hey, yeah, we may be young, but we're far from dumb. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. Yeah, we may be young, but we're far from dumb. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. Hey, yo, girls just wanna have fun, city lover. I'm too young to know that song, but she's the author. Mama, I'm just trying to get the hard times off of by moving my feet, putting a hump in my posture. Fierce like Sasha and Britney Spears. New outfit, match my shoes and my ears. Rings, it's a young girl thing, loving life, living that sweet 16. You can call her Pristine, I'ma call Christine. And the rest of the girls, I see what's happening. Might give a cute boy my phone number, and if he ain't cute, he get the wrong number. Yeah, fun what we wanna have in the summer, and if it ain't summertime, we're still gonna party, party, shorty, sorry. Keep your hands up off of my body. Yeah, you may be young, but we're far from dumb. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. Yeah, we may be young, but we're far from dumb. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. Yeah, we may be young, but we're far from dumb. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. Yeah, we may be young, but we're far from dumb. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun. We don't want no trouble, just want to have fun.
This is DC Coast to Coast, the USA FM, with the independent artist of the week this week, Kelsey Coan. And you heard a double shot, Dangerous Girls, and Fun. It just keeps getting better and better, girl. Way to go. I love it. We were talking off camera a few minutes ago. You still have that furry family member near you?
Right here.
We want to show the world. The canine, there he is. This is the canine family member of the Coan family. And what's his name?
Boo-boo.
What is it?
Boo-boo.
Cooville?
Boo-boo.
Oh, Oovoo. Oh, okay. I love it. That's great. Look at that. Hey, boy. Yeah. What a sweetie. That's good. Good stuff. See, we wanted to share the fame here for a few minutes. Oh God, that's funny. Now, what are some of the things that you are really passionate about?
Well, the two biggest things is veterans and anti-bullying. Veterans because my grandfather was a veteran and he's the reason why I wrote something to stand for. And just, we should pay our respects to anyone who served for us, and it was for freedom, and they risked their lives for us, and that's a really brave thing to do, and I think that we should treat them just as good as,
Absolutely.
and then anti-bullying.
Good for you. Good for you.
And then anti-bullying was, I was bullied in middle school, and that was the main reason why I Heart Me was written. And I hate to see people being bullied. Especially kids with special needs. My brother has epilepsy.
Okay.
See the way people stare at him like he's different. Yeah, he's different, but he's him. We are all unique in our own way, and we shouldn't be, bullied for it, or abused, or told that we're not good enough. So those are my two biggest.
We need to hook you up with Tivoli Sky. She's on the radio show too, because she has a campaign going about anti-bullying. I should hook you two up, because she's not far from you. She's in New York State. She's in upper New York State somewhere. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. So I'll hook you two up, because you two,
Hey, yeah.
it's nice to have one person doing it, but you guys could be really powerful with two of you on board. Because she's passionate about it too. Yeah, she was bullied too, so yeah, good. Way to go, honey. Now the exact opposite. What kind of things just send you over the edge that just really tick you off?
There's not really many things,
You know what? I knew you were going to say that.
I try to be as genuinely happy as possible. I mean, nothing really bothers me except for seeing people being bullied or people being beat up. There's so many things I've been seeing about kids with special needs that have been beaten up or things. It's just horrible. That really ticks me off. If I really have to say something, I mean, not only people being bullied altogether, but picking on someone that might not have the same mentality as you is, I don't like it. It's just...
Yeah. Well said. Well said. Now, when you're not performing, when you're not on stage, when you're not rehearsing, how do you like to spend your free time?
My free time right now is being filled up with, I'm going to be on a TV series. It's called The Familia, and I'm going to be the daughter of an Italian mobster. And yeah, oh my gosh, we start filming, I think it's the end of this year or beginning of next year.
And what's the show called?
It's called The Familia. It's kind of like The Sopranos. It's
Oh wow!
TV series. It's really
Wow, we'll look forward to that.
Start filming.
Yay! Good for you.
So that's gonna take up most of my free time.
Now, on the social scene, with you being a young person, in your opinion, what are some of the issues today that young people struggle with most, and what can we as a society do to help with these issues? We probably already touched upon this, but
I mean, I've already said a little bit about it, but bullying. It's not just physical, it's mental. You have cyberbullying. I've heard a lot about that. It's just, I've had a little of it done to me too. It's just, I don't see why people have to do it in the first place, but hiding behind a computer makes it even worse. So just, it's just all this mental bullying is even worse than the physical now. So it messes with you and it makes you feel like you're not good enough. But if we all raise awareness and we all help, and if we see someone being bullied, or if we see it online, or parents, just speaking up and, blocking them, forgetting about it, getting them off that site, calling a hotline for it, anything.
See, young people making a difference. Kelsey Coan. Nicely said, sweetie. Appreciate it. So let's hear a couple more here. Tell me about Can We Be Alone and Little Secret.
Yeah, well, they were kind of written for the same reason. Can We Be Alone is, it was just a fun little, it reminded me of a song from, like the 90s, like a laid-back song, and it was fun. And Little Secret was actually, at my sister's wedding, I was the maid of honor, and there was a best man, and I kind of had a little crush on him. He was a little too old, so that's where Little Secret came into play, and it was written because of that. So, yeah.
Wow. All right. Let's hear them. Here's another twin spin from the DC Coast to Coast Independent Artist of the Week this week. Miss Kelsey Coan and Can We Be Alone and Little Secret right here on the USA FM.
Gentle breeze, blow all the worries away. without. Can we be alone tonight? Just you and me, the stars and the moon, falling in love. Can we be alone tonight? Just you and me, the stars and the moon, falling in love. Can we be alone tonight? Just you and me.
known and little secret right here on DC Coast to Coast. Kelsey Coan is here, my independent artist of the week. And Kelsey, I just gotta say, honey, that, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I thoroughly respect you and all your gifts and how you are channeling those gifts for positive things, and it's really encouraging, and it makes a big statement about your parents too. So it's a family thing. So I salute all of you. Just wanted to say that. Now, who inspires you and why?
Mostly my brother. He just seeing what he goes through and how he's not giving up just because of he has the problem, and just having him here and having my whole family just supporting me, just making me go higher and just doing as much as I can and just
Good for you.
have them.
Good for you. Okay. This next question is kind of loaded, but I asked this of all my guests because I'm just really curious about this. If you could, but I think I know what you're already going to say. So, if you could help change the world, how would you do it? I think you're already doing it.
Question. Oh, thank you. There's so many things you can change. There's so many things you can make better. I would start off with the anti-bullying. I would start off with, that would be like a not a tolerated thing at all. Just having everyone, I feel that everyone is judged too much, and I think that we are all unique. We all, make bad decisions. We all have bad experiences. We all have our great experiences and our good decisions, but we shouldn't be based on what we did wrong or what we did right. We should just all be not judged, but thought of from our good experiences and not focus on the bad ones. So between that and helping our veterans and making our world a better place for me, I would, oh my gosh, if I could do that, I would.
Well, you're well on your way, sweetie, and you and I both had a chance to participate in something special to help change the world, Global Cooperation for World Peace. And that broadcast on October 4th was just so powerful that we have decided on DC Coast to Coast to keep that spirit going through the holidays and into the new year. So we encourage all the artists that might be out there watching to send us your videos with your special wishes and thoughts for world peace, just like Kelsey did. And by the way, Kelsey, feel free to do more. Okay, so we'll get those on. So that was just a blessing for me to participate in. I'm so grateful to you for being a part of it on my show, and it was just humbling. We really can make a difference in the world simply by just loving each other and accepting each other. And to me, it's an easy concept, but to others around the world, I don't know. I can't wrap my mind around wanting to hurt people, wanting to kill people. I don't get it. It makes no sense, but I just wanted to say that, so I'm glad we had a chance to do that together. So, okay, tell me a little bit about these next songs here. Superstar and a very powerful song, Something to Stand For, talking about global cooperation for world peace. This was a very powerful song that you contributed to for that event.
Well, Superstar was written, as I said, about not letting other people judge you, just going on and doing what you want and shining in your own way. It was written to let people know that no matter what you do, you are a superstar in your own way, and don't let other people bring you down. And then Something to Stand For, I co-wrote with a songwriter from Nashville. His name is Jeff Thomas, and it is dedicated to all veterans who served past and present, and to thank them for all the work that they've done and risking their lives. And also to my grandfather, Fred Fassbender, who fought in the Vietnam War from 1968 to 1969, and he told me some stories that happened, and it was very traumatic and legitimate.
Yeah, see, I'm from that era. Now, I wasn't able to serve, but because I have curvature of the spine, so I couldn't pass my physical. But I wanted to go, but I wasn't able to do that, so I tried to do everything to support veterans then and now. So very, very, very important. So, all right, let's hear Superstar and a powerful song, Something to Stand For, by Kelsey Coan, this week's DC Coast to Coast Independent Artist of the Week on the USA FM.
Mama always told me if I work hard, I can be whatever I wanna be. Daddy always said I was a superstar and no one could get in my way but me. Some people said I could do it, all the haters said I can't. Haters, you can't stop my shine. What God has for me is mine. One day you all will see my name in lights shining on a marquee. I'm a superstar, just you wait and see. You're gonna see my name in lights shining on a marquee. I'm a superstar, just you wait and see.
dedicated to all our military heroes called Something to Stand For on DC Coast to Coast and the USA FM.
My daddy received a call from the high school principal. Your little girl's done wrong. What she did surprised us all. She stood up tall and proud with a hand over her heart. Said the Pledge of Allegiance, we don't do that anymore. That's something to stand for. Foundation this country was built on, land of the free, red, white, and blue. Just trust in your faith, as God trusts in you. That's something to stand for. My granddad served in a foreign land. He fought for our freedom, came home a different man. Now I've grown up, it's my graduation day. Handed him my diploma, he turned to me to say, that's something to stand for. Foundation this country was built on, land of the free, red, white, and blue. Just trust in your faith, as God trusts in you. That's something to stand for. When you've given your all, give a little more. Open your heart, it's worth fighting for. That's something to stand for. Foundation this country was built on, land of the free, red, white, and blue. Just trust in your faith, as God trusts in you. That's something to stand for.
Something to stand for. Kelsey Coan. Wow. Great song. Just a great song, sweetie. Love it. Love it. Kelsey Coan is joining us here today. If you're just tuning in, you're late. You're late. So, Kelsey Coan coming to us courtesy of Oovoo from New Jersey. And this week's Independent Artist of the Week. Is there something you haven't done yet in your career that you'd like to do?
I don't know. I mean, just seeing all the responses from people after they've heard my songs, and just seeing people at live performances just light up, especially for iHeartMe and Something to Stand For. That's just gratification enough. Like, that's satisfying, and just, if I can just do that, just do what I'm doing right now for the rest of my life, I would love to do that.
You know, in my mind, being successful is being happy.
Definitely.
You know, it's not being rich with all that money that you can't take with you when you go.
Definitely.
And so, but that's why I appreciate you so much. You're so humble and you're so grounded. And as I said earlier, that is a result, obviously, of the wonderful parents that you have and the family that you have. So that I salute all of you again. So appreciate it. What is your dream destination to perform a show in front of thousands of people, and why?
I don't know. I mean, I don't care how many people I perform in front of, as long as I can make people smile. Just being happy, and I don't care where I'm performing. I mean, I perform at old people's homes and special needs schools and for little kids, and as long as I'm doing that, I don't really care how many people, as long as it gets to them in whatever way possible. Just let people smile.
Good for you. I told you, everybody, she is so humble, and that's what I love about her. So don't ever change, sweetie. Don't ever change. So I'm glad you're who you are. Okay, we want to hear a couple of more here. You already heard this next song, I Heart Me, but we're going to spin it again with a country flair, and also Can't Love Without You. So tell me a little bit about these two.
Okay, well, I am kind of moving on from the pop scene, and I'm going to pop country or rock country, whichever one you would like to say. I Heart Me was, of course, one of my main songs, so I decided to make it country. I think this version is a little more for adults. It's a little more aggressive. It's a little more out there. It's a little more mature, and I think the pop version is a little more mellow, and it's better for kids to understand. So there's that. And Sal Sergia, he is my co-manager, and he wrote the next 3 songs, and Can't Live Without You. And yeah, he's an amazing guy, and I am so glad that he found me and he gave me these songs.
All right, let's hear them. Starting with the country version of I Heart Me, followed by Can't Love Without You by this week's Independent Artist of the Week, Miss Kelsey Coan, right here on DC Coast to Coast and the USA FM.
Hi, this is Kelsey Coan. Here's one of my songs that goes out to anyone who's been bullied, abused, or has special needs, and it's called I Heart Me, right here on DC Coast to Coast and the USA FM.
I'm not the girl who's dating the captain of the football team. I'm okay with that. I'm not the girl who needs to be homecoming queen. No, you say that I'm not this and I'm not that. You say that I'm too thin or I'm too fat. What cover of the magazine. No, I'm not the girl who has to reveal everything, and I'm okay with that. You say that I'm not this and I'm not that. You say that I'm too thin or I'm too fat. Whatever you think of me,
a double shot of my guest today on DC Coast to Coast, the Independent Artist of the Week, Kelsey Coan, coming to us courtesy of Oovoo from New Jersey, and just I Heart Me country version, and Can't Love Without You. And in all honesty, Kelsey, because I spent so many years in country music. Country music was so good to me. I spent 27 years in country music, and I made more money in country music than any other genre that I have performed. So I'm kind of glad to see you going in that direction, and just not to take anything away from all the other genres that you do, because that's another thing that sets you apart from some of the other artists, because you're so versatile. But if there's one thing I've learned about this business, okay, promoters and record companies, they really want you, in all honesty, they really want you to have a genre, okay, for them to market. So I think that's where you're at. So I think the decision you're making to go country or pop country, good decision. And good stuff. You're going to do well. You're going to do well no matter what you do. So looking into the future, when Kelsey Coan is a seasoned veteran in the music industry, what would you want people to remember you for, and what kind of legacy would you like to leave behind?
Well, I would like people to remember me for my messages in my songs, and having fun with what I do, and being genuine, and not going and trying to be someone else. And I guess for my legacy, I don't know, just I want people to really second guess what they're doing, like what they're really doing about bullying and veterans and people with special needs, and just hope that they go and move on and try and help with that and try and make this world a better place. And just by one person doing one thing can, really change things.
Yeah. You answered it just like I thought you would. As humble as always. But that's what I love about you, sweetie. Okay, in closing, is there anything else you want to talk about that we haven't talked about?
I don't know. I think the only thing that I really have left to say is thank you all for tuning in and supporting me and this radio show. And if you want to follow me on any social media, and go straight to my website, kelseycoan.com, and that has all the links to social media. It has all my songs on there, and Reverb Nation and SoundCloud also has my songs.
And that's where people can go to buy your music, right?
They can actually go on iTunes and Amazon for my two main songs, I Heart Me, the pop version, and for something to stand for. So
Good. Very good. Well, young lady, what can I say? I just thank you from the bottom of my heart for what you do, and just before we say bye and all that stuff, just tell me about these last two songs we're going to hear, Carry On and Every Now and Then.
okay, so both of these songs were written by Sal Sergia, who also wrote Can't Live Without You, and he is just a truly amazing person, and he took me under his wing, and he gave me these songs, and I'm also going to be recording one of his Christmas songs, his originals that he wrote. So that's going to be coming soon. But he's truly awesome, and just having him help me and do all this for me and helping me go country and doing all that. I really appreciate everything he's done, and I'm so glad to have him as a manager.
Yes, and you give them my best regards too, because you've got a really strong team behind you in management, and by all means your family. So just appreciate that. Oh, before I say goodbye, you know, I told you off camera I was going to do this. I met your canine. I want you to meet my canine. So we're going to. I'll let you talk to the folks while I go get her. Okay, and we'll be back. So everybody, here's Kelsey, and I'll be back with Sandy.
Okay, well, I don't really know what to talk about, but hi! It's been so fun to be on the show, and thank you all for, tuning in and all that, so, yeah. Again, my website, just in case you didn't hear it, was www.kelseycoan.com, and everything's on there, all the free demos for my other songs, and I can't wait to see his puppy! Oh my God, you're so cute!
This is Sandy. This is Sandy. And she wants to say hi to Kelsey. You say hi to Kelsey. Now, she does something special that none of my other dogs could ever do. Sing. Sing. She likes to sing. You sing? Sing for Daddy. Sing. Sing for Daddy. Sing. Sing. Sing for Daddy. Good girl. Sing. Oh, that's my good singer. Sing. Yeah. All right. Good girl. Oh, look, Sandy. Look, okay. It's the canines on DC Coast to Coast. See? Yeah, baby. Oh, that's funny. Okay, Miss Kelsey Coan, I love you, sweetie.
Love you too. Thank you so much for letting me be on your show.
Are you kidding? It is my pleasure, honey. So, for those of you who just tuned in, you missed a great show, but we'll be broadcasting it a few times. So, a special thank you to Kelsey Coan, this week's Independent Artist of the Week here on DC Coast to Coast. And we're going to take you out with last two songs, Carry On, and Every Now and Then. Thank you, Kelsey. I love you, sweetie. God bless you. All right. DC Coast to Coast, the USA FM. Bye, honey.